Okay, Tony there at D-Line. Basically, a homeless guy set up camp in a county vehicle with some stolen merchandise. We'll check it out. This is private property. This apartment complex, so I really can't go in. And they actually saw him carrying a television. I was actually trying to find different locations to airplane spot. And the other side, it's really hard to get to, but I'm working on it. Hi, Jeff. How you doing there? And of course, this is LAX Airport Police. They cover 15-20 blocks from the airport. The radius is. So they do work outside the airport too, along with Laxpd. But he was actually living in this county vehicle that's inside here, but I can't go into the private property. This is a apartment complex. I guess the vehicle's over here, and I guess he set up camp in the vehicle. It's a little bit out of my territory range, but I'm trying to find new locations. A plane spot, and the other spots are kind of hard to get to, so I got to figure that part out. I'm walking. I don't have a vehicle or anything like that. And he was carrying a television when they spotted him. He actually is sitting on a TV at this point, but yeah, he was carrying a TV when the cops spotted him. How you doing today?
All right, what happened here?
No, he set up in a city vehicle to live in, and they caught him carrying a television set.
And what happened?
He was carrying a TV, and inside there's a vehicle that he's camped up in, but it's a city vehicle.
Oh.
He broke into it and set up camp.
Oh, he broke into the city vehicle?
Yeah.
He took the TV out?
Yeah.
What kind of city vehicle had a TV?
I don't know. It's some kind of county vehicle.
Oh. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. What happens all the time, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I get the police scanner, so I cover all the stuff inside the airport with the police. But this was unique, so I had to come over and get this one.
Oh. I got a scanner too. What do you got to go, LAX police or what?
You go to there's an app. Let me see.
Oh.
Not only LAX, you have to basically punch the code in on that.
Oh, okay. So he working alone or with somebody else?
No, there's like 10 cops in there.
I mean, is there another bad guy back there?
No, it's just him.
Oh, so they just getting evidence.
You're taking pictures of the vehicle.
Damn. I see that bomb over there by the train all the time. This dude.
Oh yeah, I mean.
He be getting up trying to go on my bus sometime. I don't let him.
Oh yeah. They have a big problem with the 5150s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of homeless that live in there, they stay to themselves. They don't mess with. But if you can like cause trouble and stealing. Hey everybody, we just came in. I'm looking for a new. I'm trying to get the new airplane spotting location, and over the scanner came a man that was carrying a TV set, and allegedly he stole the TV set from a city van that's parked inside here. This is a private complex, an apartment complex. I can't go in, it's private property. But he's seen the set up camp in this vehicle, allegedly. And I don't know where he got the TV from, but I came over here because it was unique. It was a man with a TV set. I was trying to locate the other spot for the airplane watching. Hey, reform fella. It's difficult to get to though. We're across the street from the Green Line, where the train arrives at LAX. Hey, Auntie, man. But this is a private complex. You have to know when where you can go, where you can't go. And no one told me I couldn't go in, but obviously it's private property. And I'm not going to go in. They have cameras stuff. You know what I mean? Why break the law while you're doing this? Just obey the law and you're good. But this is the man who was carrying the television set. It's unique. He's actually sitting on the television at this point. And this is LAX Airport Police. 50 Cent. I got you. Maybe he found it in the garbage. I don't know. You know, allegedly he stole the TV set. We can't say he could have found it in the garbage. The report came over that it's a city vehicle parked inside here, and he set up camp in the vehicle. Originally, the vehicle came back stolen. They ran it again, and it wasn't stolen. So maybe he found the TV set somewhere. Maybe somebody threw it out because it's an old one. But it does look suspicious when a man is walking down the street with a TV set, especially if you're black in this day and age. So we're gonna wait. They actually called CSI in to take pictures of the vehicle that he broke into. Allegedly, he was living in the city vehicle. I go off what's on the scanner, folks. That's it. I don't try to make stuff up. So I think there's like 5 cops in the back there by the vehicle. The original call came in as a man breaking into vehicles, a homeless man. That was the original call. We're gonna try to get the perk walk. Yeah, the plane spotting is not too bad. I'm actually making a little money on it. I think one video already made 18 bucks and one made 13 bucks. So if I do enough of these videos, I'm trying to get my YouTube AdSense money up to 1,000. I'm currently at close to 400, and it was at 200 bucks for so long, and it finally went up. It's really hard now to get a video to go viral. When I first started YouTube, because I have a little over 77 million hits, my total YouTube hits. And back in the day, you put a video up, boom, you know. But now with the algorithms, YouTube will pick to get your video to go viral. 1969 Zenith. Oh yeah, Jeff, if he's running down the street, forget about it. But yeah, man, I've been trying to walk around the whole airport, and it's really difficult. You have to know where you're going, basically, to get to the other side of the airport. So I'm not driving, so it's a little difficult. I really didn't realize how big this place is. They're probably saying, "What the hell is Tony Berry doing out here?" This is a rare sighting for me, folks. Normally I'm inside the airport. Reformed fellow. Yeah, I went on your channel today. Yeah, I want to know why some of your videos are like really short. My email. One of my favorite TV shows, Law and Order, so I made it my email notification. I really appreciate Reform Felon. Give me a big salute on that. She's a great woman. She saved my ass at the rent because I had 1,000 saved, and she donated $400 to pay remainder of the rent. So yeah, man, thank you very much for that. I never really like going on YouTube and ask for money, but when I have to, I do, because everybody in the world on YouTube tries to get money, and a lot of folks say, "Oh, you're e-baking. No one else does it." No. I'm just trying to, with the plane spotting, I'm trying to get my money up on YouTube, but I've actually found a love for plane spotting. It's relaxing, and it's you have a whole new crowd. Because I have 64,000 subscribers, and I want to know where I don't buy my subscribers, lifelong on YouTube, and maybe I have 200-300 actually coming to watch my videos, and I kind of wonder, why don't these people unsubscribe? I mean, it looks good, but they're not coming in. My channel is considered boring to a lot of folks because I'm not, like right now, I'm shooting from a distance. I'm not interfering. I'm not going, "Oh, you're messing with the black guy. Leave him alone." None of that. I just try to get the story, man. So I guess some people say, "Well, he's got boring videos. He's just doing it the right way." Because we were always doing the First Amendment when I started this 22 years ago. Freedom of the press, public domain. It was always you were always allowed to record in public. What's up? Hey, who said? Wolfpack. Hey, Wolfpack. Oh, that's a guy allegedly stole a TV set. He was carrying it. He's sitting on it right now. And allegedly he was living in a city vehicle in the back here. And that CSI is taking photographs of it. And but I'm not going to go into it. It's a city. This is a apartment complex, private property. You have to know where to go and where not to go. Okay. Oh, I got you. I don't know if they found a remote or not. That is a good question to ask the cops, but see how far I am away? I am way far. And the proper way to cop watch is you do it from a distance and you do not interfere. That is the proper way of cop watching. Don't become the story, but the subscribers that are on YouTube now, they want you to get up in their face, yell at them, call them names. So basically, I wonder when YouTube is going to start the new community guideline rules for bullying and harassing, because a lot of people are still doing the same stuff. And YouTube says, last few weeks ago, you cannot curse at a cop, you cannot curse at folks, you can't harass them, you can't bully them. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. So it'd be interesting to see how many channels survive this. The movement, the movement is full of a lot of entertainers. Some artists, some cop watchers do it right, but on a whole, it's become entertainment. I like some of the cop watchers, and I like some of the auditors. I am not an auditor. I never consider myself an auditor. Well, if they come out, I will ask them that, because a lot of these cops do know me. They know I don't hate cops. What gets me is a lot of the so-called cop watchers and auditors. They yell at the cops, scream at the cops, call them all kind of vicious names. And the moment they get battery on them, somebody hits their camera, the first word out of their mouth is police. I'm calling the police. So, you tell me. Yeah, I wouldn't have my coffee, and I was trying to get to the other side of the airport, and it's difficult. Well, yeah, in the new policies on YouTube, it lists you can't bully public officials. You're trying to aside from the camera. A little too late for that. Yeah, I guess he spotted the camera, and he's lucky the cop let him move like that, because the LAPD wouldn't even allow that. This is LAX Airport Police. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? So they're in the back with the vehicle. Allegedly, he broke into a city vehicle, county vehicle, and set up camp in the vehicle. And he was walking down the street with his TV. I'm not sure if he was walking inside to the van with the TV. The call came over of a man breaking into a van. Anti. Anti. Hi, anti. Yeah, this apartment complex is high end, very expensive to live in. We are right across the street from the Green Line and all the major buses through here to take you to the airport and take you to different parts of California. So they're doing their investigation and trying to figure out if the county vehicle is stolen. Why is the county vehicle inside this apartment complex? It came back originally stolen, and then they said it wasn't stolen. So they're trying to figure out what the deal is. But he actually allegedly set up, so he was living in this county vehicle. This is a good cop here. I've been knowing this cop for a long time at the airport. He's very fair. the firm. Doesn't really harass you. The guy's living in a city vehicle, and he's walking down the street with a TV set. So they think he stole a TV set, and he's living in that vehicle in the back. Yeah, it's a county vehicle. Came back stolen. So, you're welcome. You could always, when you say something about somebody, you got to say allegedly, because you can't really go off the scanner. The scanner really doesn't know, because the people that complain about it, they call up the 911, and 911 just repeats what they heard from the person complaining about the crime or whatever. So you could always say allegedly, because you really don't know exactly what is going on. Even the cops don't know. They're trying to figure it out right now. So always say allegedly so you won't get sued. I've covered a lot of different events in Venice, murders, homicides, and a lot of my videos have been subpoenaed. I had to go subpoena my videos to go to court. So when you do record the cops, you can get subpoenaed to go to court. LAX Airport Police are on high alert at this point. You know. All right, guys, how you doing? This is like SWAT. They don't play. They work the airport, and right now they're on high alert right now because of the stuff that happened in Iran. New York City is really stepping up the police presence, but these guys are like the SWAT team of LAX. They carry all kind of serious weapons. All right, they're calling in Buffy's for the car. I guess it is stolen. You see the guys, the cops. Hi, how you doing, Tony? Because they know I don't hate them. You know, I don't have a reputation of being a cop hater. You know, that's not what I'm about, hating on cops. This is a sergeant. I've been knowing him for a long time. He's from Boston. Really down to earth. He teaches the homeless, and he treats you like a human being. He talks to you like a human being. He doesn't talk to you like a cop. You know, I don't like bad cops. Hey, Sarge.
Get around.
No, I heard the on the scanner originally, because and then it's stolen, right?
Well, it's an unreported stolen.
Okay.
We ran the plate. It's a county plate, but it comes back as an unreported stolen.
Okay.
But he admits to being in the front seat. He just hasn't said anything about where he got it from. But
Okay.
we have a camera that shows him driving it in and parking it.
You kidding?
Him sitting in the front seat. So.
In the TV set?
Well, the TV set said he got it out of a dumpster, so we don't care about that. So.
Did you get the remote?
No.
Okay.
But he left his driver's license. He's got an ID card. He left his ID card up in the rearview mirror. So of him. So it's like.
Is it an unmarked vehicle?
No, it says LA County Department of Public Health on it. And of course we can't get a number. Nobody's. Yeah.
I can't believe he's
20. Go ahead. I got that. Thank you. So it's labeled. So what I think probably happened is, and this is just me thinking, because it happens about all the time. Is that probably the public health guy, probably parked it somewhere. He's got the keys. The engine's running. He probably left it parked, ran into 7-Eleven or something like that. Some transit saw an opportunity. Hey, let's go for a ride. So
that's unbelievable.
That probably happened. That's happened for us with us a couple times.
Wow.
It's happened a couple days ago. Some lady got out of the car, opened the door, left the engine running, dropped family members off in transit, jumped in the front seat. LAPD happened to be there, thank God.
They got the guy?
Caught the guy. It's
Wow.
a female. So that's probably what happened here, but we can't get a hold of anybody because it's not like we like Harbor General. They're open 24/7.
Yeah.
But they can't help us out with this because we're looking for some like a place that would handle automobiles for the weekend. There's nobody on.
Yeah, because the weekend,
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's an unreported stolen. So the guy, whoever it's assigned, he's got to know his car is missing.
Yeah. I can't believe he didn't report it.
probably scared to death of reporter.
I got you. Yeah.
Could be too, or maybe he's trying to find the best story he can for Monday morning. I don't
he
know.
might lose his job
Yeah.
over it.
So, and this guy, you know, he admits to what's going on, and he's just another lost soul out here. And we came down here because.
The guy yelling and screaming.
Yeah, well, I got stopped by one of the Green Line drivers and said they thought they saw a guy, a transit, sitting in the front seat of a car.
Yeah.
So we come out back and the security guard's flag is down. There's this crazy guy screaming and yelling over here.
I saw him, yeah.
And so we arrive and talk to him, and it turns out he's just another lost soul too, and he was cool. And there's another guy over here that's got an open wound on him that's just walked away, so we didn't deal with him. So we're getting ready to leave, and we see this guy walking over here with the television.
Yeah.
So let's go see what's going on with him. And sure enough, one thing leads to another. We get in and we find the car that originally was the reason for coming out.
That's
in the first
unbelievable,
place. So it's
man.
like, goodness gracious. So now we're just trying to find out what we can do here. So
I was trying to find. I've been plane spotting lately. You know, I got a New Orleans plane spotting, and this call came over the radio, and the guy with the TV said.
I never heard him say that.
Did you see my homeless story on NBC News?
When was it?
It was last week. They used a lot of my videos for the 5150s, NBC News. They're going to do a backup story.
Okay.
They know it's not the cops' fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They pulled all the records, too, from the 5150 stealing.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, the one they said that they were here for a couple nights, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a really problem.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot in Venice, too.
Yeah, I like Venice, man, because it's a lot of homicide and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But my favorite is here because you never know what's going to happen here. Have a good day, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay, folks. That sergeant told me a lot. Apparently, the guy somehow got the keys to the city vehicle, and he was driving it. They're calling it Buffy's Toe, so we're gonna look at the city vehicle. And he had his ID and stuff. See, I like cops like that actually tell you what's going on. A lot of cops won't even say anything to me about what's going on. But the sergeant is so down to earth, and so there are a lot of good cops, and as long as you treat the cops right, you get no remote, man. So I asked. He kind of gave me a weird look when I asked him that, but you guys wanted the question, so I did. But when you treat the cops right, and they know your reputation of not trying to bait them, they'll give you stuff, you know. How you doing? Yeah, LA has changed a lot. It used to be a great place to be at. The rent's over high. The food prices are going up. The refugees are coming in. I mean, Trump stopped a lot of the refugees from coming in, but they're still coming in. And they're getting all this, don't pay tax, they get free food. I mean, that's CSI right there. I call these guys the paparazzi cops. And I'm not against refugees if you come in right. And I guess they're all coming in right. They're from, a lot of them are from war-torn countries. But what are you doing about the homeless and mentally ill on the streets? You're taking all these refugees in. And you're putting them all around the USA. Jobs, housing, and you have all these Americans living on the street. Something wrong with that, you know. It's a UN-backed program, and before Donald Trump took office, there was hundreds and hundreds coming in every day all around the different airports. Now I've seen it's cut in half at this point. Hey, Stray Dog, how are you, man? Yeah, I was trying to get to the spot on the other side of the airport for plane spotting tonight, and very hard to get to. I figured out I don't drive, and this call came on the radio. This guy was carrying a television set, and he allegedly stole this county vehicle, and the sergeant states that allegedly maybe the keys were in it, and he took it. and he had his ID and stuff in the front window. So they're calling on the tow truck. So we'll be able to see what kind of car it is. And the sergeant thinks the TV set, he just found it in the trash because it's an old one. And I asked the question that you guys asked me to ask: Did he have the remote? And got a weird looking sergeant. Thank you for the 5 likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really grateful to JW. My rent is $1,400 a month, and I had 1,000 saved. I was a little concerned about raising the rest of it because I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube. I'm trying to get my money up, and she actually gave me 400. So he's laughing. So. You see what I'm saying? The sergeant treats the people like human beings, and the guy is laughing. You know, he doesn't treat you like a criminal. You know, he treats you like a human being. He's probably one of my favorite sergeants besides Jim Holcomb. I think there's a tie between both of them. I do like a lot of cops here. Some certain cops I don't like here, and but when you do cop watch, try to do it from a distance, try not to interfere, and you get cops coming over talking to you. You know, it's very simple. You build up a rapport with them. I'm not saying it's going to work for all cops, but you just try to get the story. You don't try to get close, call them names because you want to hit some views. This is the LAX airport police on the scene here. Unique situation. The guy allegedly is living in a county vehicle. He set up shop. He has the keys and everything. The cop feels that maybe the guy went to a store. Hey, how you doing, Jason? Went to a store and he took the car. But it has not been reported stolen yet. And the guy was walking with a TV set. It looks like an 1989 television set. The cop thinks that he got it out of the garbage. So we're going to wait till Buffy's tow gets here. We're going to tow the vehicle so we can get an idea on how the vehicle looks. LAX does work outside of the airport, 15, 20 blocks from the airport, along with the LAPD. No, it's an airport. If it's an airport, a lot of folks, I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube or plane spotting. You can go to that airport, you can get those planes. People are fascinated with all types of planes. Just go there. Just make sure you follow the rules. Don't go on any private property, you know. And if you get approached, just try to stay calm. Okay, Jason, thank you for coming in, and be well. The sergeant said, well, you get around. You know, it's like, I'm normally not this far from the airport, but I could actually get back into the airport real quick. This is the bus line that goes right into the airport. And so after this is over, I can hop on a bus and get right back into the airport. All airports around the USA are on high alert for what happened over there in Iran. New York has really stepped it up. And because those people are mad. Jan Grave. How you doing, Jan Grave? So I got into plane spotting a couple weeks back. And I'm actually making a little money on them. One has $17, one has $16. So I figure if I do enough of them, gonna try to get my YouTube money up to 1,000 a month. I'm not making any money on my police videos at all, you know, unless the agent sells them. But the police videos, I mean, my channel doesn't make any money, which is surprising because I shoot a lot of good stuff, and I'm surprised I'm not making at least 800 to 700 a month on my work. Well, you're lucky because most airports don't let you fly without an ID. Well, yeah, Stray Dog. I mean, it's hey, LJ. It's weird the way YouTube works.
That's my car right there with the lights.
I mean, a lot of folks, I guess, fair play videos. They say those are good. Some people making like 9 to 10,000 on those fair using other people's videos. I did some research and they said YouTube can basically give you a strike on those. I mean, you can be okay for a minute, but you can actually lose your channel. But some people do it successfully, man. Yeah, Eric Grant, the free speech activist, is back in jail again. Allegedly, he's making threats to judges. They had him on the news of, I guess he's testing the free speech, but he raised over 11,000 to get out of jail, and he got arrested again, and they're trying to raise money again. So some people have no problem getting money, you know. But I'm happy, pay the rent,
Which one's you?
live another month, and hopefully I'll get a big story. I'm out here to get stories, people. I'm not out here to harass cops, call them names. Because you see the reaction I get from the cops. Yeah, in Australia, I hear they're the same rights in Australia. I think somewhat England too. There's a couple of auditors in England. I like how News Now Houston does it. He stays calm and collective when he's doing it. This guy has a warrant, allegedly for sexual assault, but it's out of another state, and there's no extradition on it. But yeah, because what happens with the homeless, they get phone call. The cops get a complaint, and they have to do something. Well, I guess the Jeff, the 5150s, the ones that endanger themselves and others, the cops throw them in the same category. But a lot of homeless don't want to be homeless. A lot of homeless are working and have jobs, and then they get up in the morning and they go to their job. At night they hit the airport or various other places. You know, so you can't lump all the homeless into one lump. But I think a lot of cops do that. Wow. Can you smell the smoke? You guys having all those fires over there? So this cop is allegedly he has some warrants out of another state for sexual assault, but there's no extradition, meaning they won't pick him up. Oh yeah, man, it's I'm watching it on the news, and a lot of folks have lost their homes, and a lot of areas they don't even deal with. They're just gonna let it burn. A little too bad, LJ. So you see how he's laughing and stuff because the cops are actually treating him right. It's not even for the camera. You know, this sergeant here, he's down to earth, whether there's a camera or not. Yeah, that's Tony Barrett's bootlicking. What bootlicking? You know, you call it as it is. You know. But yeah, I mean, the cost of living is so high right now. People work 2 or 3 jobs now just to survive in an apartment. I'm paying $1,400 a month for kind of a large room. Bathroom in the hallway. It's a safe area though, basically. There's a lot of crime. Still a lot of crime everywhere. But I have to scramble up $1,400 a month. You know, I only make $400 a week as a paparazzi. I get paid to be in the airport. If I get something really big, I'll get a bonus. My YouTube money is small. It was at $200 for a month for a long time. It's finally climbing up a ladder. It's at close to $400 now. So I'm trying to get up to 1,000. And the plane spotting videos are actually making me a little bit of money. 17 here, 18 here, and I'm actually enjoying plane spotting. It's very relaxing for me. Let's see. Then you got pull up. How does it communicate? How does it? He yells at. Well, yeah, he does it because it's the hits. You know, a lot of the subscribers, they actually cheer you on. You know, and a lot of subscribers that they follow the movement, they actually give a lot of money to the auditors and cop watchers. I got mad at one auditor with the synagogues because I don't think it's right to record at churches, especially synagogues. You know, and I get all this hate from all these people from her channel. And the way I look at it, you come to my channel with all that hate, I basically block you, take off the comment. I don't play that. I lost about maybe 80 subscribers because of that, but I got them all back. Maybe not the same ones. So you're better off just keeping your mouth shut, you know. My whole thing was auditing was government officials, and all of a sudden it became churches. Wow. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, David's very calm, man. You know, whatever's going on in his legal battles, the courts will figure that out. But let the man have his day in court. And you know, but the guy's he was actually the first auditor that I was watching. Hey, JW. Good afternoon. Yeah, I've been trying. I was having my coffee this morning, JW, and I was trying to get to the other side of the airport for tonight's. A little hard to get to. And this call came over the scanner. The man allegedly living in a county vehicle. The cops think he stole it because he had the keys, and he was carrying a TV set. the cops states that he probably found the TV in the garbage because it's like a 1989 television set. But they're waiting on a tow truck, so we're going to get a cop. We're going to get a view of the county vehicle that they allegedly stole. Always say allegedly, folks, because you could do. I've shot some stuff in Venice. This gang banger was hired by a hotel owner in Venice because I guess they have they renamed the beach a park. Legal wording, a park. So the beach closes at 11. So you can get arrested for being on the boardwalk after 11 or 12. So a lot of homeless will set up shop on the sidewalks, and this guy had the hotel over there, and he hired these gangbangers to get the homeless up. But anyway, one of these homeless guys shot and killed a black man on the beach. And a lot of folks were saying to the reporters, no, I'm not actually going plane spotting after this. I have to go into LAX to get some celebrities because this agent gives me money every week to find celebrities. I'll be plane watching tonight. So this gangbanger shot this guy 3-4 times, and a lot of folks are saying that the hotel owner told the gangbanger to shoot that N-word.
Have a good day. We'll see you next time, all right?
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Okay, man.
Take care.
I'll see you later. Thanks, Sarge. So you get that respect from the cops when you 6:30, yeah, when you do it right. The cops, as you've seen in this video, all know my name and always give me respect. Because you see how I'm recording, I'm shooting from a distance. I'm not interfering, and I'm not trying to bait them into any altercations. Okay, a lot of the cops are leaving at this point, but we're going to wait here for a few more minutes to try to get the Buffy's towing the vehicle. But yeah, man, actually, I was trying to walk around the airport this morning to try to figure out where I'm going to be tonight. And it's really difficult to get to that spot, but I'll figure it out. Because you see these freeways, it's all kind of different. You walk in and all of a sudden you're on private property. You don't want to hit private property. This is the bus station up here, the train station. And this is a apartment complex. He actually drove the city vehicle into this complex. I'm not going in this complex because it's private property. When you do cop watching, follow the rules. Yeah, it's not that easy, this airport, because I don't drive, people. But I'm going to figure it out. Let's walk over here for a second. This is Aviation Boulevard. Let me see. It's a little curious. I just want to see if I can get something. Because if I can catch the airport bus over here, then I have no problem getting back to my bus. Because it's at night, don't forget. So I don't want to be isolated where I can't get back. Okay, Aviation Boulevard, folks. You figure, I'm just trying to see if I can see some kind of airport field here. Let's see. See, that's the problem I'm having, all the different freeways. It's huge, this airport. All right, Aviation Boulevard. So there's nothing, you cannot see the airfield here at all. So I just got to figure it out. I will figure it out. All right, Buffy's Toe is here. So we're gonna try to get the vehicle that he got the keys, and the sergeant believes that the guy got out the vehicle, went to a store. He's speculating, and the guy hopped in. So we got the Buffy's Toe. We're gonna get a shot of the vehicle. I just got to figure out how to get to the other side, because it's not as easy as you think. You know, I thought it's gonna be easy, but you know, I'll figure it out. Because you just can't walk around the airport. That's what I was thinking. I tried, but then it's private property, there's freeway, and you're like, what am I doing here? I'm not driving, so it's a little difficult. All right, so we're gonna see the vehicle that this man took. So if you want to be caught watching, try to do it the right way, and you should have a problem. This man has a warrant out of another state for allegedly sexual battery, but there's no extradition. So they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. No, you can't. I tried that. I was on Terminal 7. But there's so many different private properties. Because I left off, I had my coffee this morning. And I said, let me try to get this spot for tonight. And that's how I came upon this call here. No, it's not a bummer. It's not. It's just, it can't be that difficult, man. Because it's like, you can see it. You just gotta figure out how to get there. So I'm not too worried about it yet. Hey, Eric. Not from the inside, no. Because you got Terminal 1, take a horseshoe, Terminal 1 and Terminal 7, and then that's it, you know. Impossible. Because I tried. I started from the spot that in and out, and I tried to walk around it, and I got halfway, and then there was freeway, private property, and then I hopped on this bus to see if I could see it, and I couldn't see it. So it's gotta be, I'll get there. I gotta figure it out. No, it's a very dangerous place. A lot of people get robbed around this area. This is by the LAX courthouse. It's the Inglewood area. So you really got to watch your ass around because it's isolated. A lot of crime does happen around here, people. So if you just tuned in, allegedly this man stole a county vehicle. He set up his home in this county vehicle. He had the keys, and he had his ID in the front part of the window shield. The sergeant came over and talked to me, and that's it. That's how it works, folks. If you're good to the cops be good to you. Yes, Eric, I'll be there. The reason why I'm here because I was trying to get to the other location because they have 4 landing spots. And I got halfway there, and I wound up on the freeways, this private property. So this call came over. This takes you to the green line area, the main part, and all the buses. And I just thought from the bus I'll be able to see something. So I got to figure it out. Because of the stuff happening in Iran, all the airports in the USA are on high alert because they are pissed, those people. I watched a lot of coverage. They are mad. They want to attack Americans. So So he's lucky he has that warrant, but you know they can't take him in for that because it's no expedition on that. Okay, Eric. I'll see you tonight, Eric. I'm just curious to see the vehicle. Hey, Joseph. But yeah, JW saved me, people. She, I was short $400, and she actually came to the plate and donated $400 so I can pay my rent. So my cats are happy. I'm happy, and that's the worst thing in the world to have stress about getting a 3-day notice in your door. The landlords in my building, they wait till the 5th. They give you to the 5th to pay, and then you will get a 3-day notice. So some landlords give you a 3-day notice on the 2nd. And once you get that 3-day notice, it expires. They can file eviction papers if they choose to. So yeah, man. And I don't want to lose my cats. I don't want to become homeless. You know what I mean? It's like anyone can be homeless. You get hurt, you can't pay your bills. So I see an airplane all the way over there. So that's probably the spot that I was at. So it must be over here somewhere. When I cover a story, I always try to get there for the beginning, middle, and end. I hate to leave it up and not wonder what's going on. Yeah, Jim's lifesaver. And you hate to go on YouTube and ask for money. You know, you really do. You'd like to have your own money. You're trying to get the YouTube money built up. And it seems like all the ones that cause trouble are making the money. You figure that out? Unbelievable. I've been on YouTube since the beginning, YouTube didn't pay the first 3-4 years. There was no money. Actually, the original YouTube sold to Google, but there was no money in the early years of YouTube. You did videos because you did it. And it was more easy to get a video to go viral back in the day. If you go on my main page, I have 77 million hits lifelong. And I have one channel taken away for copyright strikes, because you have to learn about the copyright strikes. You can lose your channel for that. Taking on people's material. The new trend now is to take a video and cut it up, talk over it, and make it newsworthy. I think they're fair use videos. And I was thinking about doing that, but I've been doing some research, and even then they can take the channel down. Oh yeah, there's a plane museum here that I want to actually do a live stream out of the plane museum. That'd be an interesting video. Time to see the car that he's been living in, the city, the county vehicle. Okay, here it is. This is the vehicle he's been living in. Here it is. LA Health County vehicle. That's the vehicle. Wow. That's unbelievable, people. See that? It's a healthcare county vehicle. Brand new. And it's not reported stolen. The cop thinks that the guy's probably gonna wait and tell him a story on Monday what happened to his vehicle, but yeah, he was actually driving this vehicle. We're gonna try to get the perk walk, see what happens here. These are the buses that go into the LAX terminal. So on the way back, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a way how to get to the other side of the airport. I thought it would be easy, but it's not. All right, see you later, man. Take care. And you see that? Known by name, well respected. And hey, John, it's just the way you record the cops. You do it at a distance. You don't interfere. You don't call them names.
What's up?
Okay, so they're gonna take them now. We're gonna get the perk walk. You see, they call him by name, Alonzo. You know what I mean? They give these guys total respect.
We can't take the Kool-Aid, but these has an expiration date. Hey, brother, come on, man.
He wants to take the TV, but they said no, he can't take the TV. So, all right, so we're getting the perk walk.
What up now? BET Awards t-shirt, huh?
Okay, so all cops are not tyrants, you know. And under the new policies of YouTube, you can't even call the cops tyrant anymore. You can't even call them pigs. You can't call somebody fat. It's just the new rules that they're going to be applying for harassment and bullying. If you read the new guidelines, it states public officials. That's in it. That's the key word, public officials. Okay. So we got the perk walk. Yeah, I mean, it's a foolish thing because even like a lot of the cops, a lot of the auditors and cop watchers, they call the cops all kind of names, and then the moment they get battered or assaulted, the first thing out of their mouth is police. So you telling me, people. So he's going to go away for the stolen vehicle, the alleged sexual warrants that are coming out another state. There's no extradition on those. So these are transit cops right here. They work for the transit. But yeah, he had the keys. They were being put to the vehicle. So good job by LAX Airport Police. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. And, that's it. Okay, folks, I'm going to try to get a location for tonight if I can. It's a little difficult, but I'm going to work on it. I've been on this for an hour and 4 minutes. I have to get back at the terminals and try to get some celebrities. I don't want to lose the job I have right now. Thanks everybody for coming in. Tony Bear. Thanks, see you guys today. Thanks, JW. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Tony Bear signing off here at LAX.